There's no law. A man judge between me so to make a court to them say, which permit do you judge has to advise a family or people to go and do widow rights together? Where does a judge have that right? When a man is said to me, okay. But or advise someone going together. What it means is say the Odobroni brief that I don't know. The judge is trying to please Odobroni on that section. And into this logic, because a white certificate need 2 more. So automatically because of ordinance marriage, it disqualifies Odobroni entirely into onion two.
I see.
Strategically, no, so what you to the judge need nothing to tell Odobroni to be part of the process. Now, Mwanya to Mudia Odobroni bet my be.
And as I say, no,
Akosua say one lumba traditional marriage need to the ordinance no onion to judgment ben how man is I know what you say
traditional marriage, and I just say big army bianch no because on your court.
Big army kweni pan
okay.
And you big army kwachi funu na.
Mama Akosua Serwaa no Odobroni court case yi abusuya German for no omo eka bi ankase enwa bema bi ene de go sa to twenkomo no no so ofi German but o Ghana ni no no de ni nsem a wo kire mu nyina no wono wa neutral ba be dan finfina anka bi mama Akosua Serwaa no nka bi mo Odobroni omi oni nyina no wo kan mo ayede abom na abusuya ne nsem a wo kan nyina eyese ayese sese no de akwakwe no mama Akosua Serwaa sabi sie nyani se lumba yire mama Akosua Serwaa de enka nani mo odu nani mo nya because o mama mete se mama no cramp no o kasa wa ha ana ye hu videos bi kwa mama ni lumba nam enka manfo e de ebu ni paye but e kokko ba ni se ya mama no etimi de abusua na court ana abusua pani akwa court de na se mama na ba begu onu kasa ne ho de bai animu ase lumba wuye after 1 week was started here say lumba japade was started hwehwe ma papa shi e de cameras ko twitwa no abusuafo e de ACZ ye enti sanye ma we nyina no eka ho e na ama Ghana manfo bi etimi e kasa tia mama no na iche mu aka mama Akosua Serwaa nya ya ti wono no enka mama Akosua Serwaa betimi a ko no de wonyi nani wokuna ye osedi o abusuafo etimi nka so mo charge pade abra o ma miensa na oni lumba wo mo no abo be yi o mo firi mu da
na de lumba yi maka ho asempen me ne biscuit
okay
na me kire me opinion na me ra ho sa particular judgment na ba no
okay
because nobody is against Priscilla Ofori.
Okay.
In other fact, or my namesake. That we need to be sincere once and for all.
Okay.
At the we are so baby no na be presidents.
Okay.
Be presidents. Yo, so Priscilla Ofori no, as I said, obi enu ha otano. Me name from nowhere. But we were talking about the legitimacy and the value of life. Say nipa betena asasi so na obobobra na se be free na na chichise be enwo na ene na ma nyina eka bi ne pese obi a otiwi ase a odi buo ni bi ma aware se de ye beto ye ntimi sesa hwe the judgment na e ba anora no aseti a bad precedence. What it means ni say judgment na e ba ye no pe lawyer no a judge no statement no o say Odobroni also present verbal na no say yaware me one when evidence based say yaware me wa ha nipa we abusua we ni gina ho a omo witness that day of marriage eno ye one when bi ama
okay
but judge ni say wo je anu tum. Secondly o say sister mama Serwaa Akosua Serwaa de no because omo di free Germany ba no say ka marriage certificate supposed to go through Ghana embassy in Germany no the stamp si so. Okay. So yen sa na kire say aye valid enu nti no ogituma enye yi ego san no say asem wi say utie ni say a ade na e ka kire wo ye obi bi wo ha ukọ in every offices una will request bi free me ho it una be request based on a criteria opese me ye no okay me hia marriage certificate na mum o de ba me pese o be ye through a certain process me pese o de be bra me physically me pay with certain stamps, certain credibility, sir, authentify the validity of that certificate. The one can say, I'm not marriage certificate to prove something. It is all disqualified based on a certain stamp. Also, one go jambo so. Which kind of judgment now we?
And the marriage certificate in there, omunya be the buy.
It is there, but I must say, the validity no, to me, I just say a mudro no.
So they are almost present and not a marriage certificate.
Yes, and almost say as long as I stamp in CH, almost say the age may that makes it inferior. I just say, are you serious? And people are jubilating about such verdict.
Okay.
What you say? The young crowd and judge be an lawyer be an function of you say we call law and now we could study law and now we be a judge or yet the most intelligent person in the country than any other person. Wait, technicalities now judge no or you see the way a wap and for so a crack.
Okay.
Oh, men support to Mama Akosua Serwaa my minimum and I don't need lumba japa there for she me lumba messes me a bema miss me the miss meet my name no cry back. You see, and I did a baby as I said, you trust a beer to her. A chinebisia, back of fun at the end of the example, near their measure. That time judge and Abiana Oba, Abiana Ukraukuna Kobu. That time over tries over you, Abiana we are 9 years. And inti, and I in a gana for assembly by near per se in Casum Biba. Na assistance now, I buy a public discourse. On say, a BBF free strobe tofoma, a piquet, a fin, a boar, a near Biafra, Sabine, Tibon, Kosophobia, and such matter. No, you don't need to union for the crime.
Okay.
Because people are trying to bring the integrity or knowledge of people to their standards, so don't bit material.
Okay.
On bit material, and at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, no.
You will be an also then too.
But it's about public discourse.
Okay.
And a public discourse, no. Then you have unapproved social contract with the people outside. And a court of public opinion will be a bit much again. Will be a bit of my judgment. Now,
say, who's that on a champion? On can she?
On a champion. The Obonium.
On that room.
So I don't know bit matter. See, we are talking about law.
Okay.
Say I can't be a bit my can't be a. And that champion shouldn't be the person. And I'm not some session. Because I'm not champion in Lumba party and some Lumba be Lumba. It's another champion in Lumba. That was. But Lumba will be on him Lumba broson. Eh, Nihira Akosua Serwaa. I want anything about bra. Now, media say me mamina. And come catch them and say, oh, come on, life. Media and Japadi be umbia de also because I bread. I bread ni kuna bobra. But kuna udi onya mabusiano.
Okay.
Yeah, me say me wagana mini Ghana ulumba. I don't think so. Ma mini ubia. I don't think so. Any value will be a beam. Because the feeling I now man for no, the zeal no is broken. Into do lumba because lumba, the name lumba no, it means a lot, and it stands for many. Into lumba per se no, still I no me. It's not my interest say lumba ye baba na me no, but the feeling people want. Senka obetimia nka manenye dey and so because oya appealer and right.
Okay.
Oya appealer and right, but say me a nka meka say manage so because was so ebeboa. Okay. And oya appeal is so in order to prove say they all can onye nipa hunu na nye fake document e bi be na ya appeal. Oya appealer wo ne right mu. Because you ever see a testify law knew what the law says. It's not because of personal authority, no, but it's because of the law. You a kruma, a chrono mrano, a babedaho till perpetuity. A bedaho and resanting, you know. And you just a bit to now jubility. One day, betum.
Papa, she is a date we want into. I want fan come.
Papa, she double you. Good. Mahum no masana my busy. Me lumba busiani. Nada me free mampo. Me fra santi gabe.
Okay.
That's so no. Papa she is sonye na ni so ni lumba na nenam. But in this issue no dia be busia na e make decisions. But you can't busia nya busia panyi. People misconstrue say you can say abusia just say abusia panyi. No. It's never so.
Okay.
Abusia means the entire family. Ona ase then and the extension. Ndinya busia panyi kwa na ye abusia. It made me feel say judgment aba. Judge, the lady has spoken. but the verdict we a total worker a big good judiciary system because when to me I'm any specific reasons there or disprove Akosua Serwaa marriage certificate. So within ordinary stamp, no, it doesn't disqualify will be marriage certificate.
Rumors were born things or no before for our worry. Abruchra some ne krata some
now or no before worry pay. How did the Germans agree to allow them to marry Lumba? Ababe Lumba din Akosua Serwaa fus. Ukonya said anyway.
Even no crutch say no ye chiri.
Say chiri sabanra saban no. Is it true some worry?
Okay.
And now I'm worry.
Worry.
Thank you. So you see, some worry pain. Abrochire system no. You be na too quite pain.
Okay.
Obi timi ka some worry pain. Mini worry me no. Benya enya amaria on be man no cry share pain. I worry enkrata say me monfo timi worry be. Ah be man no go on who wants to be. But on na worry. Documented no. Sana ni kunu no. But physically and naturally enye ni kunu. It's a case of as I said before. So, all this case when you about public, we are not going to for my own be done on Tiabuchi in commoners. Okay, but Lumba also no be worried as an young crater. I stand later on Babe worry, and just a Lumba worry obey. The
Lumba the Kenyan craters and an
crater, and almost worry pain and cry. Meaning too much, but if there's no cry, it be only be a crater, worrying crater. I know you worry. But Coca be Yaman sour because officially they are worried.
Papa, Germany didn't say what the system now say. Now, the Grofo can or TikTok and other social media platforms, and this will be the same. That Lumba man will be a dear almost say name on one any Lumba.
It doesn't matter. Maybe my abrofu.
Okay.
Maybe firstborn will meeting, but where maybe.
Onu di ni
but send name, but where maybe.
What the two be an answer abruchasem.
I see me that time I'm a wakolano. That I'm gonna have a document. Is a lucran is a me worry anka in actual fact, omiti do obani di mame as man. Yes, they can do that. Obua Ukraine reading Gobani geneti name.
Okay.
So knowledge of former they should ask people who has knowledge about Europe process. Meme woba and you necessary same about the meeting. Meeting me bani diama akolana me wo no. Omo family name because family bi wo Germany a dini a big utima akolana best family name.
Okay.
Me bronia me and I'm very close pa o ye billionaire. A friend say Zerbatori Grazia the family name is Grazia Joseph Grazia no omu only billions of dollars. It is a meme ko ofie wa me for na akola ni free. Okay, because me to me bia anwa me din ntino it will take that child out of the family. Okay. And no nkyere say wonya me ba biologically, physically and factual no me ba. It name bearing no doesn't identify obi ba. Okay. It is a bit social media, as I said. Now we need knowledge about approach sema. Okay. Or can be now so go jechinya. Or limit rank to a constable rank to make a necessary argument. Okay. Which because only naturally no. If we say, for example, obi o hire wo no. Seven prentice we hire for maybe a SU4 and what. The otinyina no if you have be a wuni to monyin no omo use public toilet. Okay. O ka chen say if you water closet obejedi. On ka say wo je wonu. I just say ko ba bi akon say ba bi glass aye no nice ah. You use your water closet because no you wonu no. And don't just say wajimi o. That's what he has been exposed. You onim no. Okay. What you say? Until obi o te Ghana ha no onim what is in Ghana here. In actual for Lumba onye Ghana no German citizen. Okay. Neso no abewu Ghana ha no in German passport ni kra no omo chire who has English e chire se unchi chocho no e Ghana omo chire go achi. Okay. Yeah. German officially but who has English no omo the book name wa e chire go achi I just akola ya wonu kromo ne pure German. Okay. E ma me ne papa e Ghana ni kra o pure German but why wo ha akochina onya e de upon set document ni kro nyina na yesa kire wo say we Germany ni nemum unchipa ne Africa. Okay. Yes. Tise bi a wo ye bibia e bro man. Yes. Be akra no do ntim fo nko bia. On dey e honi bibia akọ. Yeah. Okay. And you find a burger. Okay. Yeah. Amuka burger is citizen in the community. Burger ya you can say citizen in a certain community. Obi a burger in the community. So, okay. Inti jama hono laws no. as I said, me waba boy o broni on kramidi. Me ma twins now omu krami midin.
Okay.
Because for some reason no I na me we say me di be mom. Me person come in for me di mom and no just so manya member.
Okay.
O ti ase. Me ba be gina wa me unhia die ni no say we bani.
Okay.
Inti no amount for perception about I was just say why say me who ni say orchestrated. The judge knew the verdict before the case started because there's no law a ma judge between me so to make a court to them say which permit do you judge has to advise a family or people to go and do widow rights together? Well, does a judge have that right? How the man is to me?
Okay.
But or advise some go together. What it means is say the Odobroni brief that I don't the judge is trying to please Odobroni on that section. And into this logic, according to white certificate need two more. So automatically because of ordinance marriage, it disqualifies Odobroni entirely into onion two.
I see.
Strategically, no, so what you two dia judge need nothing to tell Odobroni to be part of the process. The moment to dia Odobroni bet my be.
And since I say no,
was say what Akosua say one lumba traditional marriage need two. Ordinance no onion two. Judgment ben our man is ano. I know what you say
traditional marriage and I just say big army be no because on your court.
Big army kweni pan wo.
Okay.
And you big army kwachi funu na. The person we nyina say person settle scores. So that omu no nyina abeye. Me wo yesa na put perception out there say maybe what you say there is undercover be obiana envelope be asu.
Ebi nso be so mo kire say be ya desua de ama ma so ware ya hwekunu ye. Owo mo komo oyare ya.
Statement to me dey say odi aba. Ma me ka asem kire o. The godson me name girlfriend do ni na wo me ma no. Me wo je Ghana ha na me no ka say. Me dan ya isia me ka me timi. Huh? Anybody be am ye bia no. Me man come from money hunda. Maybe they don't like it.
Okay.
Oba na won ne wo ye no. Ebia oyere, ebia onye oyere. Wo jai enkola na ma oba na ohwe no. Enti sameyere ne wa oba ni nyai enkola no metena me nchen. Which kind of stupid question am I for social media no so?